weren't saying nothing. Well, you are now. Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, boy.
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Christ, you're an asshole is what you are.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
What the
Here's
fuck
50
is
each.
going on here?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen.
Any of y'all got a
Yes, sir.
Twinkie?
How about you pick up these guns?
Some
and
pork?
move out. My mistress is waiting for us.
I got me some guns. All right.
Come along. And you better get on this horse.
Y'all ain't got any food? Starving.
Yeah, we ought to get out
Name's
of here
Chunky
before
Charlie.
the alarm is raised.
Hey. What are we doing? All right, let's get. Okay. Well, all right. Get down on the ground, fool. They're gonna see you. Man, your ass smells like a horse did not take a bath or a whack.
It's not much of an animal, but we haven't got far to ride.
All right.
Must be odd being out of those leg irons.
It
Get
is.
on the horse when you're ready. Hey! Back here, please. Ready? Wonderful.
Yes, sir. Thank you, by the
I
way.
hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way.
Hello, Mr. Horley.
6
Chunky Charlie.
months
Nice to meet
assistant
you.
Penitentiary. Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken.
Yeah, I'm buff
body
as
or
hell.
in spirit. I hope I am right about that.
But I do
Rounding
love
you
to eat.
folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least.
Indeed,
You've been
I
away
do.
for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. And if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? Good.
It's beautiful out here.
As soon as we're done, you can find your old posse. Or try and start a new one. You'll have money in your pocket to go to the store with. And there'll be chances to make more, if that's what you're after. And chances to raise hell, too, if you feel you're in the need of them. Okay. We haven't got far to go now. just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you
Good.
tell him?
Thank you, ma'am.
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way.
Thank you, ma'am.
You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Thank you, Harley. Well, damn, I can't be looking like this. Let's see, what am I gonna wear today? How about this hat? I like the hat. Reminds me of my father. He was a Chinaman. Good man. Worked hard on these railroads. Mother was a whore, but that's a different story we'll come back to later. I don't know, I kinda like this one. Yeah. My dad had a hat like this. Well, alright. That's it. This is what y'all can... Well, it's better than being in them chains, I guess. Well, they wouldn't let me pick anything else. Just a hat? You goddamn sons of bitches. Well, alright, let's go there. Have me looking like a hobo,
That
lady.
looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health.
No, this
I
is
suppose
what
it
I'm
beats
talking
dying,
about.
Mrs. Leclerc's husband
Cheers.
was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out.
Oh,
and
I'm gonna
kill
fuck
them.
him up
You're
for
the
sure.
only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets. This was their mistake.
Those look like
You were rounded
357s.
up and sentenced to death. All because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate
Blackwater, huh?
speculator,
All right.
and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend, Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother.
Teddy Brown?
Outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work
Thank
may
you,
be.
Harley.
I don't judge.
This is
You want
good.
to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
We
I
do.
hope we do.
We do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hey, Cripps.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner.
Nice to meet you,
J.B.
Cripps.
Cripps at your service.
All right.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Let's see. Where we going, boys? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. No? Now? All right.
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
All right, Cripps. See you in a bit.
Good luck.
Thank you, Harley. Oh, what a beautiful day.
The sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
Sounds good, Harley. I'll get the job done. I might not look it, but I'm a sharpshooter. Back in the war, a lot of men fell to these eyes. A lot of men. May God have mercy on their souls. Well, all right. See y'all in a bit. Got some killing to do.